Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another vlog. I'm getting ready. I'm going to take myself out on a mini date because the last mini date did not end up being a date. So I'm going to do that today. But it's going to be super casual because a lot of it is also more like errands and just doing a whole bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to do that I kind of didn't have time to do. I don't really have an exact list of everything I'm going to do yet because I just don't have a grip on that. But the first thing I'm going to do is get ready. I'm currently doing my foundation. I was going to do like a soft glam, but honestly, as the time went on, I realized I don't want to do that. I'm going in with my favorite foundation right now. And it is like, I know everyone already knows about it. It's the L'Oreal True Match. I'm sure everyone either has it or has tried it. But if you have not and you're interested, I love this foundation like so hard. This sits on my skin so well. I don't know what's in it. And this isn't sponsored, by the way. It doesn't break me out, but one of the big things for me is like foundation. I want it to be able to sit on my skin by the end of the day and still look like I had applied it at least an hour ago. I hope that they never reformulate. L'Oreal, if you're listening for whatever reason, please don't ever change the formula. This thing is amazing. I'll also link this brush down below if you guys are interested. This is the Morphe E63. The only thing is, every time I've checked and tried to link it for you guys, they don't sell the brush alone. So that's the only downfall. It comes with a sponge. It's a set. But I do think I want to go to Sephora today and get the Hourglass foundation brush because that thing looks nice. I'm kind of debating about what I'm gonna eat. I don't know what I'm doing yet with that situation. Wow. I don't really wear like pinky lips very often, but maybe I should. I think I am for sure going to go to a cafe, grab some coffee or matcha first. I was looking up some cafes around the area. I also have a list of places you guys recommended. So I got to looking and there's this place that I can't pronounce because I think it's more like maybe Vietnamese inspired cafe, but it's RECAPHE. But they have some interesting looking drinks, so I kind of want to go try. That is in the Fountain Valley direction though, so I'm kind of like, I had to get gas first because your girl wasn't gonna get anywhere with the gas that she had. I am gonna run an errand for my dad first, and then I'm going to run over to 85 degrees and grab some bread for my grandparents because it's like all the way over there or all the way over there. So I'm gonna get it done over there and then pick it up and then eat lunch and then go drop it off. Actually, I might drop it off before lunch, just to get it out of the way. I wish I was more prepared, then I would have had my schedule in order, but I did not. I think if I remember correctly, my grandma said she liked the one that had like custard in the center or something like that. I'm hoping I'm early enough. Usually I always come in the evening, so I'm hoping I'm early enough where everything is kind of in stock. Ooh. We have a lot of different options today. I have a few different options. That one to the right here, is my favorite. So I only have 4 chosen for them. I'm trying to get more, but maybe I don't even need more than this. Do not mind the elevator. They're in the middle of renovating this space, but I found parking at my grandparents', which is very rare. Hopefully they're home. I didn't even check if the car was here. 안녕하세요.
어디 갔다 오는 거야?
빵 사왔어요.
빵?
네.
빵 왜 이렇게 자꾸 사와?
자꾸 사온 게 아닌데 오랜만인데.
뭐 오랜만이야?
오랜만이잖아요. So I'm getting ramen for lunch. I was gonna go to Moto Ramen. I went there last time and they were really good, and I kind of like that they have like sushi combos, but they actually close at 3 and then reopen at 5. I don't know if they've always done that or if it's new, but anyways, it's like 3:30 and I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. I'm having a really late start to the day. I'm gonna try out this new ramen place called Silver Lake. I believe that they are like, there's multiple locations. I think I heard that there was a Silver Lake in LA, but maybe I'm making that up, or maybe this is the only Silver Lake. Anyways, I'm having Silver Lake ramen. I've never had it. It's actually located inside Bellaterra, so I'm gonna go try it out. we'll see what happens. Places like Bellaterra and South Coast Plaza and Westminster Mall, things like that bring back like all high school memories, because this is where I used to hang out because they have a movie theater here. And then at curfew, they would tell all the kids to go to Barnes and Nobles, and their parents had to pick them up at Barnes and Nobles at like 10. Remember, I think it was 10 or 9, I don't remember. And then if you had a permit, I think your curfew went up an hour. I think curfew was 10, and then you were allowed to be out by 11 if you had a permit or something like that. I found it. They actually have sushi rolls. Online, they did not say that, but I will definitely be getting them. I think I'm gonna get the classic ramen. I ordered ramen and sushi on this side, but my ramen came out first. I'm sorry, look at how amazing this looks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Silver Lake was amazing. Wow. Wow. I feel like I haven't had a lot of ramen, like Japanese ramen, like from a lot of different places, but I feel like I've had enough to say what I like and don't like. And wow, Silver Lake, that place is good. That place is really, really good. If you guys haven't gone, definitely go check it out. It is so worth it. Their broth is so rich and their noodles are chewy. They're so freaking good. Okay, so originally it's 4 o'clock. The cafe that I wanted to go to, which I was supposed to go, my schedule got a little bit wonky, closes at 6. So I'm hoping that I can get there by like 5. In that case, that means I have about an hour to do the things that I wanted to do. I wrote a list, of course, per Michelle. I really wanted to go to the World Market. World Market just looks really fun. So now I want to walk in. They have one here at Bellaterra, so I think I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to hop over across the street, and then I have to go to Nordstrom Rack because they had some really, really, really pretty candles that I was going to get for someone. I am on a time crunch. I have to do this in 50 minutes so I can get to the cafe because I really, really, really want their black sesame matcha. Actually, I might be able to find something for her here. Found the best part of the store. I found it. I literally thought it didn't exist, but it's in the corner. So I'm going in.
Like I said, right?
Oh, sweet. Could I get that extra sweet?
Làm được không gì? Hi, welcome.
I got a black sesame matcha iced. They said that they recommended the iced instead of the hot. Look at their little small size. I think this is their regular size. It's so cute. It's like not a typical small. It's just like short and stubby and wide. He said something at the end. He was like, make sure to sieve it through or something like that. And I was like, what? I don't know if that's exactly what he said. I think he meant like, so they made the matcha and then they topped it with the black sesame. So I'm wondering if like he was like, hey, like wait for the sesame to like make its way through. I've been stirring it. I haven't tried it. I wanted to try it with you guys. A lot of people get their matcha, by the way. Like 3 or 4 people came after me and they all got matcha. Ooh, I think I just got a whole bunch of black sesame and not matcha. I kind of like it. Their drinks aren't like crazy sweet. They're just ever so lightly sweetened. I think I'm gonna head over to TJ Maxx and then Ulta because someone mentioned in my last video that they made the Ariel brushes into single, like individuals, and they're selling it at Ulta. So I want to see if my Ulta is. And then last but not least, I need to go to Sephora to pick up an order because I did actually order the foundation brush because I just had to. To TJ Maxx we go. My pants are so long on me, I need to get them hemmed. I'm dragging them. You guys know I only come to TJ Maxx for the shoes, the earrings, the jewelry, I mean, and the notebooks, and maybe the home stuff. I found nothing at TJ Maxx, so I just left and I'm at Ulta. I actually posted my favorite foundation I was talking about earlier. Someone said get the hyaluronic serum one or something, so I'm gonna look for it. I did not know that Serena Williams came out with a beauty brand. Beautiful packaging though, I will say. Look at that. Don't think my location carries the brushes alone, but they have the sets. Oh, actually, they do right here. Oh my god, they do. Oh my god, how cool. I actually really like that brush. I'm gonna stop myself from buying them though, because I did get a whole bunch of the hourglass ones. That would be dumb of me, and I have them. I think this is the one because it's True Match and True Match Nude. It's a hyaluronic tinted serum. I'm interested. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna have to guess my shade. I think it's either this one or this one. I'm headed over to Sephora. This is my last stop of the day, and then I'm going home. I'm pooped. Okay, you guys, I'm home. I'm not gonna share some of the stuff that I got from the World Market, only because it is partially gift, so it will be filmed in another part of the video, not this one. But other than that, did I pick up anything for myself at all? No, I didn't. I didn't end up getting anything from the World Market, but I did get to use my little mini reusable grocery bag from Urban Outfitters, I think I got it from. I did go to Ulta and I got a few things, and I also did pick up my order from Sephora. Unfortunately, they did not have the two that I really wanted in stock. So I only ended up with one because I did put an order for 3, but it's okay. I will order the other ones and have them shipped. This one is the Veil Powder Brush. I believe it is the dual-ended one. I've been wanting this. I've been eyeing it for a little while. The other one is the foundation brush and the concealer brush. I'm gonna wait to use this though because I really was excited to use it all together. I'm bummed, but that's okay. I think I can have it shipped to come like next week or something, so that's not a big deal. From Ulta, I ended up picking up another one of these primers because I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. primer. And then, like I was saying earlier, someone mentioned, hey, they make a L'Oreal True Match in the serum, like a tint. So I went and got that. And then I wasn't gonna buy anything else, but I walked by Charlotte Tilbury, and I know everyone loves the Pillow Talk lip liner, and I love lip liners. Do I need another one? No. Did I buy another one? Yes, because I feel like everyone talks about Pillow Talk and I never used it. And you know what? I never used the spray and I finally did it and I love it. So I got it. I don't think I bought anything else. Yep, that is all. I'm very excited to try this out because I do love the other foundation. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Hello, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Tell Me More. Welcome. We have 2 emails to cover today, so I want to get straight into it because I don't want to waste your guys' time. If you guys are interested in sending Tell Me More any emails, please email the correct email. It's tmm.myc tmm.myc@gmail.com. I have it linked down below. Don't send it to my business email. Send it to my personal TMM email. That way I can see everything. I'm going to start with the first email. Hi, Michelle. I'm reaching out because I'm having trouble with a friend. We used to be really close, but lately it feels like we've grown apart. Last year I went through a tough breakup and needed a place to stay. My friend generously let me live with her for a couple of months while I was there. We weren't super close, but I helped out with rent and chores. After I got my own place, conveniently right above hers, things haven't gotten any better. I barely see her anymore, and our attempts to hang out have been awkward. She's often busy or cancels plans. I mentioned wanting to put more effort into our friendship, but it feels one-sided. She mostly invites me to hang out with her boyfriend and his friends and her other friends, which isn't really my scene. Here's the confusing part. This isn't the first time she's done this. A few years ago, another friend had a similar experience, feeling neglected by her. Back then, I thought the other friend was being jealous, but now I wonder if there's a pattern. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to talk to her again, but another part feels like I should let it go. My mom thinks I should move on and worries bringing it up will cause stress as I've gone back to college at the beginning of 2024 for nursing. Congratulations. My friend always says she's busy, but nobody is that busy. We don't FaceTime, barely any texts, and definitely no hanging out, things that friends do. I haven't seen her in maybe 3 months, and we're neighbors. What do you think? Should I try to salvage the friendship or focus on school and my own endeavors? Thank you. Okay, first things first, I just want to say that it totally is okay the way that you're feeling, because I feel like a lot of us have felt that way at least once in our lives when we want to be friends with someone, but it kind of just doesn't work out. Like you want to vibe, but they don't want to vibe. That's the worst feeling ever. So I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. If I'm being completely honest, I am definitely the friend who is like a pusher, as in like I have always kind of been the one to be like, hey, let's be friends. So initially, I was like, I think you should do it. I think you should totally salvage it. However, you did mention, hold on. Where does it say? We used to be really close, but late. No. Hold on. I went through a tough breakup, needed a place. My friend generously, blah, 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 but it helped out. Okay, never mind. Maybe I read that wrong. Yeah, never mind. So you guys used to be close. That's why she invited you to stay at her place. Maybe there's something that happened. Maybe some miscommunication happened, or I'm trying to dig into like random things. Maybe the boyfriend doesn't like you. Do you get along with the boyfriend? Maybe you and the boyfriend gave off weird vibes. And I'm not saying any of this because I'm like, that's who you are. No, I'm just throwing out ideas, hoping that maybe one of them will kind of catch on, and maybe you can be like, sometimes it's just her, you know? What can you do when people are just like that? For all we know, she could be going through something secretly and she just is not ready to share that, or she will never share that, and maybe it's forever changed her. If it were me, I would want to talk about it. I would want to get to the end of it. Even at the end of the day, if we don't end up being friends and I walk away and you walk away and we never talk again, at least we mutually discussed it and I can move on. I'm just that type of person though, because I need closure. So it really depends on whether or not you can live life without closure. Some things you aren't meant to get closure, and it really sucks. It really, really, really sucks, because you could reach out again and she might not take the bait and you might not ever get that closure. Or sometimes some people don't have a reason. I mean, that's crazy. I know, I know I'm talking crazy, but some people are just weird like that. So it's really up to you and how important it is for you to salvage your friendship. I think your mom is very wise, because my mom would say the same, and I can understand why she's saying that, because at the end of the day, just like a relationship, if they want you, they'll prove that to you. If this was as important to her, then she should have been reaching out and she should give you an explanation. But sometimes I get that you have to make the first move. So personally, I would do it. I would be like, yo, I love you. I really respect you. I cherish our friendship. I feel like we've been drifting apart. I just want to make sure that I have not done anything to cross any boundaries, or I've insulted you or anything like that, because I truly have no ill feelings towards you, but I'm feeling a certain way and I just need clarity in that. And if she doesn't have time to give you an answer, or if she doesn't have time to talk it out, she's not a good friend. She wasn't a true friend to begin with. She's let her go. But I would say give your 2 cents because you deserve that. And let's get real. You could let it go and just focus on school, but you're not going to be able to. It's going to bother you, and you might as well just do it now. You just started nursing again. Text her, try to set it up. And if she still doesn't take it, that's your closure. That's all you need. So please comment down below and let me know what you guys would do. While you guys do that, I'm going to move on to the second and last question. Hi, Miss Michelle. Hope you have been doing well. It is so funny and weird for me to read Miss Michelle because that's what I was called when I was a Sunday school teacher years ago. This one's actually more of a personal email. There are 3 questions. I'm going to try to go through them very briefly. Let me know in the comments if you guys want like a more in-depth conversation about any of these topics. First question is, how does it feel to be Korean and not have a typical 9-to-5 job? How has your parents accepted that you do social media full time? I often have to remind myself that just because I'm Korean doesn't mean that I need to live within this box. I feel like maybe those of you who are the same feel that same way. I feel like I'm like constantly trying, or I used to constantly try to fit into this Korean bubble, make sure that I am worthy enough to my parents so that they can speak highly of their daughter when they go to see their friends and all these things, right? Because I feel like that's very big, especially in the Korean culture. I mean, in all cultures, but I feel like Korean, specifically from my experience, like, trust me, I've met a lot of ajummas and ommas that have some opinions about your life. So even though I don't fit into the perfect daughter category of like, oh, she went to school, she became a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, etc., and she works 9 to 5 and she has a salary job and all these things, like, yeah, does it suck? Yeah, sure, fine. Yeah, but I love what I do, and my family sees how much I love what I do, and I definitely went through a phase where I was like, maybe this isn't what I'm gonna do, but they pushed me and they made me a better person, and they constantly are reminding me to be better. My parents ultimately just want the best for me. They are just like any other immigrant mother and father who just want their kids to succeed. They're like, we came to America, all we want you to do is succeed, you know, whether that's, it wasn't really so much happiness a long time ago, but now it's a lot more like happiness. But like, immigrant families are very logical. Their whole thing is money. Who cares about happiness? Because you're not going to be happy unless you got money anyways. So I think I just grew out of that and just learned, like, who cares if I'm Korean and don't have a normal job? Like, what does that have anything to do with it? Second question, how has being raised in a Christian household affect your decision to not go to church anymore? So I actually started church because my mom is a big churchgoer. My whole mom's side is. Just context, I don't really speak about my mom's side, but they all go to church. They all go to the same church. Now, my dad's side, not so much. Well, they go to church. So it didn't necessarily affect the household. It affected my mom, I think, only really. And I think at the time it affected my brother because he was heavily involved and he was still very young. So of course, when we grow up Christian and to say like, hey, I'm not going to go to church anymore, which by the way, that wasn't me saying I'm never going to church in general. It's just I had outgrown my church. It was time for me to leave my church from personal stuff that I was going through with the church years before I turned into a Sunday school teacher. And then after COVID, it was just, I knew it was time. It was something that I had already thought about and prayed about. So nobody really cares. The only thing my mom asks me is probably like, hey, are you gonna find a church? And I'm like, yeah, sure, one day. If you guys do go to church in Orange County, will you guys leave your church's name down below? Because I am interested, but I would like to know that I'm going to a great church. I have gone to a few of them. I just haven't really liked them so far. Okay, and the last part of this email says, last question, do your grandparents ever pressure you to get married, find a 9-to-5, have a family, etc., the normal expectations? I love watching your videos. You are truly such an inspiration. I am also a Korean American with super strict parents, so I just also wanted an older sister to talk to. Honestly, I love you. To answer the last question about my grandparents ever pressuring me to get married or find a 9-to-5 or have a family, I have surprisingly never been pressured to get married. I'm the second oldest. So I don't know, and we're also still very young. I know it's very common to get married very early, but I don't know what it is about my family. My family's very logical when it comes to that. They're like, meh, don't get married. Don't have kids. They're just so nonchalant about it. And then along with the marriage is, of course, the question of, are you going to have kids? But obviously, because I'm not married or in a serious relationship, kids is not a part of the topic. So really, my grandparents don't really have a say. Do not let your family members bully you into making you believe their opinions are right, making you feel like you need to live their lives. None of that, okay? Just do what you want to do and do it well. And that's all that matters, okay? At the end of the day, you're going to be in a room by yourself and you have to deal with your job, your kids, your husband or wife, and all of these other things. No one else is going to do it, just you. So it really just matters about you and your future partner. And that's all that matters. If you don't even want a partner, don't have a partner. It doesn't even matter. With that, it's still you. You got to sit in a room and with your own feelings and your own thoughts and your decisions. And that is all that matters in the end. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Tell Me More. I'm glad I was able to share a little bit more with you guys. Next week is actually going to be a special TMM episode again because we are having Kim back on Tell Me More. You guys loved it last time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!